Hello Libra, how you doing? So this is going to be your February reading, and it's for if you sun, moon, rising, or have strong Libra placements within your chart. Mercury is going to go retrograde this month in February from the 17th of February to the 10th of March. So, the communication will be off. Timing, planning, all of those things can be a bit off during Mercury retrograde. And so timing, planning, and travel plans. I think the important thing to remember is that Libra is an air sign, so communication is key. And when Mercury goes retrograde, with all these miscommunications that can happen, I feel that Libra can be like, what did you just say? Do you know that tone of yours just came out so hell of a rude? I just can't believe you said that to me. So be aware of that energy during Mercury retrograde, especially for you, Libra, because you are an air sign. And if anyone knows about communication, it's Libra. They basically house it. Communication is key. Communication is life. How you speak to me, your tone, your presentation means everything. And I find when Mercury retrograde happens, especially for Libra, they notice when people come off sideways and then they just don't look like, no. So embrace that during Mercury retrograde. Understand that that's the time for you to really get the truth, to really see how people communicate. Because there's no thinking really going on then. It's just, everything just comes out. And that's how the conflict generally happens. So that's Mercury retrograde for Libra. And then we're going to have on the 8th of February, Venus moving into your 7th house of relationships. And you're going to want to create harmony, peace, love. It's a good time for meeting new people, connecting to others. Really feeling good around the 8th and really feeling, a good feeling within your heart and within the relationships you have around you. So that's the feeling around the 8th of February, with Venus going into your 7th house of wanting to create harmony, of wanting to feel supported, loved mentally, emotionally in your relationships, getting that beautiful feeling. Then we also have around the 8th, 9th of February, the Leo full moon, which is going to be in your 11th house. Libra, you're really wanting to connect, but on a bigger, wider, everyone. That's what it is. The 11th house is all about connection, but in a big group, social group, getting yourself out there, doing things to want to join an organization, finding your soul tribe, people that resonate with you. Really seeing where in your heart you feel people don't resonate and where you can bring in some new people that actually really get your vibe. So think about, on the 8th of February, we have Venus in your 7th house. You feel in your heart, relationships are good. I can communicate. I can create harmony. I can actually heal and transform certain relationships and aspects. And then we have the full moon on the 9th, 8th of February, depending where you are in the world, bringing in the 11th house energy of you wanting to broaden the way you connect to others, where it's a big group now. And you want, to really feel it within your heart, this heartfelt connection of like, you get me, I get you, but on a soulful level. Let's expand our knowledge. Let's expand our feelings. Let's learn, communicate. Let's see how we can work. Also releasing old relationships that don't work. So anybody within your social circle that you feel don't work. And this is also on the internet. On the internet, organizations, anything that you want to join to uplift you on a soulful level is what you will be doing around the full moon that's in Leo. Then afterwards, we're going to have Mercury retrograde. And during the Mercury retrograde, it's going to be in your 6th house. So what do you really want, Libra, in your work? What do you really want to create? There's a lot of challenges that are coming to you on the work front. A lot of wanting to change your career, take your career in a different, area, moving your career in a different way, being inspired within your career. really seeing what you want, that you feel within your heart, and being of service, feeling like fulfilled in a bigger way. And you want to connect everyone and help everyone. So during that Mercury retrograde, any projects that you had or feelings that you had previously of wanting to create some changes within your career, wanting to take up a new course, learn something new, comes about during the Mercury retrograde. Now, Mercury retrograde, it's not the best time to like sign documents, but look at this. You can if you've planned before. So if way before Mercury went into retrograde and you wanted to sign, then you can. But if it just came up during the retrograde and you're going to be doing it all during the retrograde, no. Then it's a slapdash decision. So it's anything before. You can launch it, you can do it because you've been planning it. Mercury retrograde is excellent for completing. Mercury retrograde is very good for anything esoteric, spiritual, taking us within the soul journey. And you have this opportunity during the month of February to really connect in a soulful manner. So take the opportunities that have been coming your way, where you're feeling challenged within your career, within your purpose, I should even say. Because career is one thing, purpose is another. The two can come together, that's for sure. But like your purpose is really calling you during the month of February. And you're really wanting to make new leaps forward. Really see what you can do to shift your abundance, shift your life. And you have all the tools and all the universal energy backing you, supporting you. You have the 8th of Feb, Venus in your 7th house, relationships. So it's not just love relationships, it's even any relationship basically you have with anyone, you can make it harmonious. Then you have the full moon, 11th house of networking, joining a group, bringing a group together, socializing, whether it's via the internet or in person, joining an organization. Then you have the Mercury retrograde, asking you to feel challenged in your work life, but also wanting a career change where you want to shift things, looking at your routine, your daily routine, what is working for you. Did you have a routine before that actually did work, didn't work? Do you want to shift it now and make something that actually feels soulful? It feels as though Libra is really going in a soulful direction with this Mercury retrograde and really looking at their relationships in a different way, in a way of a community, of moving in a soulful manner to create something that is long lasting. They're looking for their soul group now, and they're wanting that energy. They're wanting to create that routine. The routine is for you to actually feel a bit more imbalance, like having that balance and not feeling like way out of balance. You want to create that balance, and that's with the routine that is asking you to come about and give you that kind of energy. So it's a very beautiful full moon for you, Libra, with your social life and getting yourself more out there, and also wanting to shift your soul group. And then the Mercury retrograde also working with you in your career aspect as well, challenging you and wanting you to take things in a different direction. Then we also have Mars on the 17th moving into your 4th house. So Mars in the 4th house is about the home, and if you're wanting to move or shift things within the home, looking at the people that are close to you, family ties as well, it's making you really want to take action there. What action do you want to take in your home life? What do you want to declutter, bring in, organize, move things, move to? Thinking about moving. Obviously, don't make a decision to move within Mercury retrograde and sign any documents there. It won't be the place you want to live in. But having that idea of what you want to shift within your home space, creating a sacred space, looking at declutter the space, cleansing the space, doing everything to shift the energy and bring the vibration of your home to a higher level. Libra, are you really looking to do that with that Mars energy? You have Mars driving you to know that you can do it, to organize, to pack, to get things done in your home, and flow, and also with your focus on your close family and loved ones. And then the 23rd, 24th of February, you're going to have the Pisces new moon. And this is going to ask you to look at your health at a deeper level now. It's asking you to actually heal your physical body because you've been so busy doing all these wonderful things and connecting on a soulful manner, but it's also asking you to look at your health. Where do you need to slow down? Is there any tests that you need to have? Blood tests to really look at your, and do you need to go see the dentist, go for your cleaning? All of those things, you're just pushing up, Libra, in a sense of making sure that you're physically well for all the connections of energy that you're creating and wanting to challenge yourself and take your work and career in a different way with new projects, new ideas. You're kind of looking at your health like, okay, it needs to meet that now. It needs to meet that. My health also needs to be there so I can take steps and I can step up to the challenge. So enjoy February. It's very blessed for you. Mercury retrograde also shifts within your work, challenging yourself, doing new things, completing projects that you started before the Mercury retrograde. So you can launch something during Mercury retrograde as long as you started it before the retrograde. Don't start it in the retrograde, before. And just know that whatever you're doing during the retrograde, it can sometimes, like if you're going to meet someone, obviously the timing and all of that can sometimes be delayed. Embrace that. Don't get frustrated and stress yourself out and become aggravated. Embrace that. But know that you have the energy of the universe actually pushing you here to create something wonderful. You really are creating like in your home life, shifting things, career life, shifting things, health-wise. Let me make sure I'm all right so I can step up to these challenges. Thank you, Libra. Enjoy February. Like, share, and comment. Lots of love.